What is going on, everybody? Hope you lot are well. Today, we are taking a first look at Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. We are playing on the Nintendo Switch 2. Full disclosure, code for the game was provided by the publisher, but please keep in mind it's not paid content and the publisher has no control over my critical opinion of the game. We're covering this on the 5th of the 18th or the 18th of the 5th, depending on where you are in the world. It's come out a couple of days ago. So much to go over with this. So the plan is we're going to be live streaming this over on Twitch and YouTube. We're going to put our edited video after the fact on YouTube. And then we're also going to do like a comparison video because I'm going to compare this version with some of the next gen versions. You can't call them next gen, current gen versions, like the Xbox version. So let me tell you what we're going to do, and then let's get into this. This video is more going to be about, the technical comparisons and what this performs like and everything, because we covered this game like a year and a bit ago when this came out. If you just want to know about this game, I think this game is fantastic. I think it's one of the best games this generation. So this is more going to be about, playing it, comparing it to the other versions and seeing what they changed. So there's loads of conversations happening around Indiana Jones. One is a great game, and two, it's come to the Switch 2. The reason I showed you this, just show you, there's not a Switch 1 version. This is just a Switch 2 version. And it's come like feature packed. There's a couple of games that have come to Switch 2 ports that have been like fantastic. I think this is gonna go up there with them. Where UBC stuff did Star Wars Outlaws, and then Cyberpunk run great here. I think Hogwarts Legacy ran well. I think this is gonna go down. Assassin's Creed kind of ran well. I think this is gonna go up there with one of the better ports on the Switch 2. But the reason there was more news around this is not only is this a great Switch 2 port because it kept ray tracing. Like the big cut they made here is it's gone from 60 FPS to 30 FPS. And in my honest personal opinion, I don't think it matters that much. This is not a shooter. It's a first-person puzzle adventure game that you play very slowly. So I don't think it hurts it that much, but that's the big cut here. And obviously they're using like DLSS here to get the resolution. Like the base resolution is, if you're playing on docked, is like 540p and it upscales it to 1080p. And if you're playing portably, is like it can go down to 360p and it upscales it to 720p. That's the numbers I'm hearing, and like roughly 30 FPS locked, and it maintains ray tracing. So on next generation consoles, this is what we should talk about here. So on next gen consoles, especially on Xbox, if you downloaded like the base version, it was like 90 to 110 gig. Then there was a high resolution textures pack that you could download for free, which added an extra 40 gig, right? The reason I talk about this is when we compare it to the Xbox version later, I'll show you both versions. It's going to be a bit of a pain to do, but that's fine. So this is like the base game is like 59 gig, the digital version, and the DLC is like 4 gig. When you install it, it's not even 4 gigs, it's like 3 gig. What, like off the bat, what is a shame here, because this game's been out for a year and a bit now. It would be nice if the DLC was included with the package. You have to buy the DLC separately. It's like £18 or something like that. This should have been like the Game of the Year edition. That would have been nice, and I think it could have still fitted on the cartridge. So that's a shame. You have to buy DLC separately, and it's 30 FPS and 60. And again, I don't think that matters. I mean, it does matter to some people, but it doesn't like take a hit that much of it being 30 FPS. The other big news is the reason like gamers are like loving this is one of the third-party games where the entire game is on the cartridge. So if you're like, my personal take is, if you're considering buying this, it's a great game, by the way. If you are, you should get this physically. Like the entire game is on the cartridge. Obviously, the Switch 2 only comes with like 200 and something gigabyte storage. And if you install this at 63 gig, that's still a lot of space is taken up. And if you buy the cartridge, you don't. Actually, do some cartridge games installed, so it might take up that space? I can't remember. But it's better to have it on the cartridge so you can delete it on the fly, install it on the fly, so you can save that space on your internal storage. So even if you like digital games, I would recommend buying this physically. And also, it shows the publishers that people want to own their games fully. If you buy a game on cartridge, you don't want it to be a game key card. So shout out to Bethesda and Machine Games for forking up the money and putting the full game on cartridge. I don't think it's a full price game. I should have double checked it. But from what I saw, I don't think it's full price. I could be wrong on that, depending on when you watch this. So I can't really talk on the price. So yeah, so the big things are full games on the cartridge. Unfortunately, DLC on the cartridge, and DLC you have to buy separately. That sucks, and it's 30 FPS. But you know, if you're not gonna watch this full video, like the rest of it is like good news here. Again, a lot of people are doing like comparison videos and they're just doing like, oh, 1 or 2 shots here and 1 or 2 shots there. That doesn't really tell you the like, you know, the like fully what how the game plays and what it looks like. So I prefer to do these live long first look videos so you can actually see what it runs like, you know, in full video, just not in clips, because most people are not zooming into one section and watching 5-second clips. Like playing the game, most of the time it looks better than what those comparison videos do. Like, so if you would have looked at the comparison videos of we did Assassin's Creed, if you would have saw some of those other videos, you'd be like, oh my god, this runs like trash, whatever, and it doesn't look that good. But actually, it runs fine and it looks pretty good. So, but people are already saying this looks very good. So imagine this, how it's gonna look when you're actually playing it and not zoomed in like 200%. So yeah, where do the only other I think is like kind of downside here is, which I wish they would have done. Like if you're listening to this, please do this. A lot of Microsoft games do this. Is they do they do cloud saves. This game does not support cloud saves. That sucks. And cross saves. Like we covered Assassin's Creed a couple of months ago. That video's up on the channel, where it was easy for me to jump back and forth and like stop my save where I had played on Xbox and just jump over here. Here, like I've got to Gizeh, I think, or Egypt, sorry, in like my main save, and I have to start a new save here. So I'm gonna try like quickly rush through this and get there. And then we'll do some comparisons later, but that'll be at the end of the video and there'll be a separate video that goes on later. So if we quickly go into, we just go into manual, you know, it's not like an online manual, it shows you how to play the game here. If you want to go Order of the Giants, can we start? We might play a little bit of this later, actually. I think you can start it from here. Obviously they gave me a code for the DLC also. And then if we go to like game slots, there's 3 slots. You can have new game, continue. If we just quickly go to options, I think it's got the full set of options that the next gen version has. I haven't seen anything that is different here. And then this adds also mouse control stuff, which obviously the other versions didn't have. And is there anything else to show off here? Let's go down here. I heard some of the mouse control stuff is better for when you're solving some of those puzzles, which is kind of cool. Maybe we'll try that a little later. Like with the video options is exactly the same as it was on the next gen versions. Like there's widescreen, or you can go like cinematic. I shouldn't have done that. I could have messed up my capture. But on like the next gen versions, there's not an option for like 30 FPS or 60 FPS, and it's got all the motion blur and options here as well. So they've bought like over like almost all the options, I think. Let me see. Again, this is gonna be more of a technical video, so this is like the stuff we're gonna be discussing here. Yeah, so there's the options there. Let's go. I'm gonna do this. Let's go new game. Let's pick a new slot here. Let's go standard difficulty, which is moderate adventure experience. The default setting lets you enjoy the story with a moderate adventure challenge. Enjoy the story with a light adventure challenge. Exploring is more guided and puzzles are easier to solve. I want default. Puzzles are like one of the main things of this game.
We are walking the path of death. What of the curse?
Superstitions, Satipo. Tranquilo.
So yeah, you start off in like he's imagining like the first movie, right? The story of this game has got nothing to do with any of the movies. It's its own separate story. That is going frame drops? I don't think there are. Anybody else confirm? Frame drops in the game or frame drops live streaming? So anyway, let's get to the. Oh, I wasn't paying attention while I was walking. So I've seen some of the comparisons. So like what everybody agrees on, which is like fantastic, is it looks better than the Series S version, which is crazy. Like maybe the Series S version. Okay, it's only a statue, bro. Yeah, it looks sharper because of DLSS. It looks sharper than the Series S version. The only thing the Series S version has over it that's 60, this is 30, and like shadows, sorry, textures are a little bit better. But if we look, let me get to a bright area. Now, actually, here's fine. Like, that's what you hear in all those comparison videos. Oh, maybe textures are, but look at this at 1080p. The stream is at 1080p. Do these textures look like bad quality to you? I thought the textures look fine. Like, fine is an understatement. I think they look good. Again, we're like, I'm purposefully streaming this at 1080p. So people say maybe the Series S version has better textures. You know, maybe if you're zoomed in to like 200%. So other than the frame rate, I would say that this has the Series S version beat in actual like playing normally, like every single way that I can think of. You know, other than the FPS. And again, I don't think the FPS is that much of an issue because it's a slow first-person puzzle game. You get a gun in this, you're saving bullets, man. It's like Resident Evil. They don't give you a lot of ammo, so...
Poison is still fresh. 3 days. They're following us.
If they knew we were here,
maybe there's a
they
like
would've
like
killed
audio
us
delay
already.
lip sync thing, which I kind of noticed when I was testing it off stream afterwards as well. That's not my equipment. That's a bit weird. I don't figure that out. Like maybe it's a little bit off. With the frame rate stuff in game, so it's locked to 30. I hear it drops here and there in some transitions to like 27, 30, and it's got those little hitches. But up until I was playing it all the way up until the Vatican, I didn't notice too much. Like people are doing tests, like going like this, looking up and down, you know, and then they notice it. But like I said, if you're playing normally and you're not trying to force the game to drop frames, like I haven't noticed it. There still is the pop-in issue, but the pop-in issue affected the next gen versions also. So yeah, I'll try my best to rush through it and get to Egypt and not do a lot of the side puzzles to spoil. So then when we jump over to the Xbox version, I can quickly, because there's a fast travel thing where I can show off each location. And what I'll do is I'll show it I'll show it with the HD textures and then without the HD textures, just so you can see what it can look like. From my understanding is, and I think they might have changed this now, originally the HD textures weren't available on the Series S version. They were only on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. But I haven't got a Series S, but some people seem to think that you can download this HD texture pack now on the Series S. But it's 40 gig, so it's a bit much, man. Like maybe there was like some frame stutters, so like those quick transitions. I can't unsee it. Whenever I see his face, I was just like, Doc Ock. It's just, bro, he's so well known for that role. I cannot unsee it. To be fair, I'm noticing popping way more here now than I did when I was doing my tests off stream. It's weird.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
A friend of yours.
A competitor. He was good.
Maybe because I'm playing
very,
faster
very
and that's why I
good.
wasn't playing
Senor.
when I was testing off stream.
Nobody has come out of there alive. Please.
Don't trust him, Indy. To be fair, in the latest Spider-Man movie, he did turn kind of good guy, right?
First, senor.
I can't, could we took the torch off of him? We using? Oh, so one thing I have done is I've turned the brightness up a couple of notches. I wonder if I could just quickly show it here. Brightness. I've turned it up 2 notches. I think like the game is a little bit darker than the next current gen versions. And obviously I've not got HDR on, and
Be careful.
all of my capture and everything and all my consoles on full range, not limited. It's got nothing to do with that. Full range HDMI, I forget the term. Mid range HDMI.
Be careful.
But even then, I think maybe the Switch 2 version is a little bit darker. A tad. Don't like spiders. Look away now.
See ya.
Anyway, while we get through this, we can talk a little bit about the game. It was interesting when they first said that they was gonna go first person. People were like, "Oh, how's that gonna work?" Like, you know, Indiana Jones was the adventure game, and then like if you think like,
Yuck.
if you think like the Uncharted games, you know, or even Tomb Raider, you could say was just like, you know, clones of these movies, right? So the fact that there's a proper Indiana Jones game coming out, and wait, what am I doing? And it's going first person. How's that gonna work? But no, it totally worked. They just
Stop.
focused heavily on the
Stay out
puzzles
of the light.
rather than platforming and all that kind of stuff. And when you do the platforming, that kind of stuff is a little bit awkward. But I think mostly going first person like helps to build vibes and atmosphere.
Forrestal.
You said it was very good.
It was. Just not good enough.
Are you?
Please, machine games. If you
Find out.
okay, don't let me die. No, please, machine games. If you're listening, dude, cloud saves. Like, why?
Don't fucking gone crazy, senor.
Yeah, there's some stutters on the transitions now that I'm looking at it. Man was just trying to hug Harrison Ford, man. He looks so disappointed when Harrison Ford is like, "Get your arms off of me." Oh, by the way, I should like if you're wondering what's okay, sorry, I forgot to mention total one thing. Streamer let me just make sure I still got on. Yeah, streamer mode is on. Because you know, licensed audio and I don't want the video and all that to get collapsed. If you're wondering like why some of those moments shouldn't there be audio there, I've totally forgot. My bad. You know, because it's got the
Get us
iconic
ready.
soundtrack. I
There's
don't
nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me.
Look, like you're talking about textures. Come on, look at that. You're watching this at 1080p. Like, the way they make it sound was like the textures were blurry here or something. They were actually. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
That did it.
Alright, cover your eyes if you don't want to spoil the puzzle. My YouTube and Twitch chat is gonna have to let me know if audio's okay. I think the audio levels are a little bit different compared to the other versions. It was a bit louder overall. This supports like HD Rumble 2. My Joy-Con 2 is rumbling like crazy. I play a lot of like I didn't like the Joy-Con ones. They were too small. I think like the Joy-Con 2s are pretty good. Like I could play it with like Pro Controller and everything, but I'm choosing not to. Obviously we might do some mouse control stuff later, but like I'm not finding all like the analog sticks are too small and it's like yuck, can't play it. Oh, you all seen the movie. We know what happens here now, boys. Rain. That says sound effects is a little bit loud. Yeah, this game is a little bit loud for sound effects, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. If you turn down the sound effects, then the rest of the like walking and all that sounds go down. The big punchy sounds are like very loud in this game.
Marcus.
Oh, where's that exit? Oh, it's like a labyrinth.
Lightweight. What the devil?
Shadows obviously take a bit of a hit. They're not as sharp.
Blood everywhere. Damn kids. Someone's getting expelled tonight.
Right there. Did I miss the map?
Those are big footprints.
By the way, if some
Gotta be
people are
some
seeing
fake.
stutter, that is not the first stutter. That's just like OBS stutter. Yeah, you close the map, open the map. You actually have to look down at it like that to see where you're going. I could run through all this, but you know.
All right, pal. You can't sleep here. You like a punch for a little guy.
It was a scripted L, by the way, for my chat out here judging me.
Is that the best you got?
Homunculus, non comptacit.
Let title card.
Indiana? I'd wondered where you'd got to. What happened?
Where did he go?
Who?
The giant.
I didn't see any giant.
I caught someone breaking into the museum. He was tall. He took something.
Well, did you see his face?
Scarred. Dark skin. He spoke some form of Latin.
Latin? Well, that is a novelty.
Come on, Marcus. We need to find out what he took.
Yes, righto. This display case has been ransacked. Is there
Again, I've
anything
played
missing?
this, so I know
Let's have a
what's
look.
going on. Puzzle here. It's the first puzzle you see.
A funerary mask, Brody.
Is that solid gold?
No, this isn't right.
No, I think that's for something else, Indiana.
No, this isn't right.
Well, I didn't tell you I could.
Funerary mask goes here.
Grand.
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
Ugarit. It must be from Ras Shamra in Syria.
Duck one here, right, Marcus?
Quite right.
Ancient Egyptian, obviously. A
Obviously.
depiction of Bastet. He took the cat mummy, Marcus. But why?
Press minus to view the map.
The
Next
thief may have left a
objective.
clue to their identity.
Yeah. Let's keep looking.
I'm gonna get a look around. We might come back to this area to just do a bit of comparison later. The
many of
manual
these
contains
exhibits
game
did
instructions.
you bring
Press
in?
I don't
plus
know.
for
At least half.
That's an impressive collection. I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this mess before Monday.
Oh, you remember that time the doctoral student snuck pigs into Dawson's office?
Ah, yes. I suppose it could be worse.
If you're a
Do
big
look
fan
worse
of the
for
series,
wear,
there's some like serious
Must be
fan
something here to
service.
patch me up.
Wanna
I'm
get
sure
out
the
of it?
nurse won't mind you helping yourself.
Press B to jump. I used to really like the third one when I was a kid, but watching it now when I'm older, I get a bit bored.
Huh.
A pendant, is it?
Must have got caught when he left through the window.
Let's retire to your office and figure this out.
Good idea. Somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to steal a cat mummy.
It was a beautiful piece. You found it in Siwa, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because they watch
6 weeks
Indiana
ago.
Jones. No, I really
Something
like this
about
kind of
that
movies. You
day.
don't get a lot of them now, you know, like the Indiana Jones or the National Treasures
We
or
can work this
the
out in your office.
like Tomb Raiders, kind of. But it was more about they went more actiony rather than puzzle mystery solving. I guess just like those games, right? It was more about
That
how
looks Catholic
attractive
to you,
everybody is
doesn't
in
it?
those movies rather than
That's the sigil of
Tomb
the
Raider
Vatican
movies I'm talking about.
secret archive, if I'm not mistaken.
This isn't just about a cat mummy, Marcus.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
I did like the latest two Indiana Jones movies. Even that first
Only
one,
my
the
class
one with
is
the alien
covered, of
stuff.
course.
I enjoy all of them.
Indiana,
Dawson seems the likely choice. Maybe Kittredge?
oh, look. Someone's left you
Again,
a gift.
I'm assuming there'll be audio here, but
How long has that been in there?
a year.
I haven't opened this suitcase for a year. Not since Cairo.
You aren't going to open it, Indy? It's a beautiful journal, isn't it? Who's it from?
Doesn't say.
Cold, indeed. Cold.
Oh, what are you packing? And just where are you planning on going?
Only the essentials.
I see.
Press minus then R to browse the journal. Catalog clues, objective photographs you find during.
No, you can talk to me, Indiana.
This will be a nice gift. There's nothing to say, Marcus.
Again, you spent a couple of minutes exploring all this, but
Did I tell you that? 2 months back, when you left for Siwa.
I've played this many times.
She was at her wit's end with you. I didn't know what to say.
It wouldn't have made a difference. She had her mind made up.
Though
Just
I
the
must
essentials.
admit I am intrigued. Why would the Vatican want your cat mummy?
Exactly.
Again, there'll be licensed audio here.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
My friend, stop. Vatican not safe. Stop. We'll wait for you at village steps. Stop. Subtlety is a virtue. Stop. Antonio.
Alright, let's get into some gameplay now. That was just like the prologue. So they start to show you everything, like the combat, everything you collect. You get like currency and like points for
Village steps.
that you then get like a
Somebody on the other side of this fortress.
you collect certain items that are like cards to show you like what techniques you can do.
I'm just a tourist, pal.
Press L during enemy attacks to parry. We know how good I am at parrying. We just show it off.
And that's sort of you.
You can carry bodies, and it is a stealth game, kind of stealth
Let's go for a
first-person
stroll.
puzzle game.
Here we go.
Non
Press
capisco
Y
che
to
cosa
pick
vuole
up
Mussolini dal
items.
Vaticano.
Pare stia cercando qualcosa che la Chiesa ha nascosto.
E il Papa ora è disposto a farci entrare? Come mai è
When you're in
cambiato idea?
crouching, you
Non
get
hai
the
sentito? Il Papa è
vignetting
molto
around the
malato,
side so it can
confinato a letto nella sua vita.
tells you
Ora è Padre Ventura a dirigere.
how visible you are and stuff like that.
E
As soon as that other guy goes,
Too easy.
anyway, you're doing a lot of that. You have got a gun, but like if you fire it, everybody hears you, and you get like limited ammo most of the time.
Alto, non puoi...
You're doing stuff
Down you
like
go,
this.
pal.
The way the maps work, especially in the Vatican, is there's a lot of Metroidvania kind of thing where you gotta go the other side and unlock the door kind of thing. Then it opens shortcuts. Again, the reason you want to do a lot of exploring is you find clues and cards and health. Walk slowly backwards off a ledge to grab. Well, that didn't work. Probably walked too fast.
Let me see here.
This is how you find the maps for each section.
This will come in handy.
Put your journals there or something. Not travel, and then you can go back to Marshall College, Vatican. How do I close this? And I try miss a lot of the puzzles here, but some of them like you have to do.
Letter.
Again, solving
From a
them is
Vatican
like
priest.
half the fun.
Don't turn around. Sweet dreams, fella.
Oh, never mind. This is
Non mi convince.
even whipping your or using your whip causes sound and it triggers enemies. And if I go like right here, I put my pack. I do have a gun there. Up, down. Then if I press up, down, I can quick select between. And then if I press down to equip bandage. I didn't mean to do that. No.
Hey, give it a rest.
There's a key here that I can quickly gather, collect. Punch out, restore stamina when an enemy is knocked out. So these are like what you find,
From this.
and then you can equip. And then that changes how your gameplay is. We'll mess it up in a second. So that's kind of
From the
why you want to
Vatican
find
pharmacy.
stuff.
Fascists shouldn't be trusted with money.
Want the violet? I want the. Very much. Can I hold on? Let me. Books. So if I go here, brawling, punch out, requires 25 available 90, unlock ability, restore stamina when an enemy is knocked out. Like I actually might not want to quit. We find like a lot right in the beginning, and then might have got caught there. So yeah, you want to spend like your points wisely.
Ehi, cos'è stato?
Oh, one's not out. What the hell? What is he made out of? If you was to use your gun here, you just alert all the guards.
Ma che diavolo?
Again, you could if you want to. It doesn't really affect that much. Okay, bro, if you want to go full combat. Like my bro was talking about that. Like how'd you get to that room with the painting and all that? There's like ways you can go back here now. You know what? Just to show, I'm gonna do it. Like everybody's curious. Let me pick this apple up.
Time to shine.
But the thing is, see like how everybody's alerted now. Dogs on them, you can't. You can't really do anything with them. You just like do whips and all that to like scare them off.
Ti viene da piangere? Tu, laggiù! Alto!
Sei
Prendete! Dagli una lezione! Alto! Non puoi stare! Becca!
Do you have a
Alto
weapon?
là! Beccate questo! Alleato a terra!
That's close enough.
Vado al riparo! Ecco! Spostati lì!
Thing is, you're gonna run out of stamina as well, so you gotta be careful. Uh-oh, I might be.
Ehi, alto là!
Ammazzalo!
Oh, wasted that bullet.
Alto!
Mancato! Accidenti! Peccato!
Intruso! Ehi! Potevi colpire qualcuno!
Come over here, come into my corridor of death.
Ehi! È divertente!
Sorry to rain on your parade.
Again, you don't get a lot of bullets, so that's why you really wouldn't be doing that. But you know, I just wanted to do it just to show off. For the first look. I know this is like a limited locked off area. When you get to the open areas, you definitely don't want to do this because you'll just get game over and you have to reload your save because all the enemies in the area will be triggered. I know this is a locked off area because I've played this before. That's why I was just showing you. But yeah, that's not really the way.
Indy, is that you?
And
Alright,
We
cutscene
have
now.
to make haste. I just saw Father Ventura with a black shirt on his way to the Castello.
Father Ventura?
What's that?
I said, who is Father Ventura?
We call him the Men in Black. A friend of Mussolini. Practically runs the Vatican now that the Pope has taken ill.
As you can see, loading times ain't too bad. Alright, first open world. Open area, sorry, not open world, open area. Most of the time it's in day, so you get to see, like, you know, the full breadth and depth of this engine and graphics here.
Buongiorno.
Next area is
This
just like a
American
lot
music is
of sand,
astounding.
desert, and
How do they play like that?
Ehi, che ci fate voi qui? Ventura ha detto di fare pratica per il comitato di benvenuti.
again, what are people
going
talking
on
about?
outside?
Lower res textures. It looks fantastic to
Seem
me
be
in actual gameplay.
particularly on edge this morning. I have cornetti if you want something to eat.
Oh look, see?
So what brings you to the Vatican, Indy?
I'm looking for someone. A tall fella.
Tall fellow. Well, there is Giovanni, the chef. He is quite tall, and his risotto ai funghi is...
Very tall. Like a giant. He stole something from me, and I mean to find out why.
What did he steal?
Well, a cat mummy. Very unusual for where it was found. And the thief left behind his Vatican calling card.
Vatican robber in Connecticut. That seems a bit far-fetched, don't you think? Can I see this calling card?
What do you make of this?
It looks like the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, but there's something different about it. Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
Look,
Why
things
not?
don't add up, and it's driving me crazy. There's more to that cat mummy, and I'm not letting that giant off the hook.
Well, the only giants I heard about is from back in the 16th century. And a certain Father Crescenzo claimed to have seen the secret messages inscribed in the oldest buildings of the Vatican. He said they referenced a group of giants he called the fallen angels, hidden in the holy city. But bear in mind that Father Crescenzo was known mainly for one thing.
There's just something
Oh, yeah? What's that?
interesting about
Start craving bracing,
Rome,
madness.
Christianity, weird, creepy
Love,
secrets,
let's get you dressed like you belong here.
tombs. Anybody with me? It just tells a good story. Conspiracies. It just fits so well.
Now I remember. This symbol you showed me, I have seen it once before in the library.
Gameplay mechanic of this game is that you can change outfits, and then depending on the outfit, the disguise you have, you can get access to certain things. You go to your satchel, select disguise.
Yes?
Like you can like get disguised as like a worker or soldier and get access to different areas,
Perfetto,
that kind of thing.
You should have become a man.
And depending on what you do, you can blow your
Found
disguise.
another calling.
We have to be careful. Il Duce has eyes and ears everywhere, even in the holy city.
Vi siete fatto un amico, padre?
Speaking of,
Well, Padre Ventura, this is
Father Gallagher from St. Joseph's, Boston.
Ah, an American.
an American.
You're here to help with Antonio. He's going deaf, he says. An old war wound, I'm told.
Well, I'm just here to serve God. Aren't we all?
Ne assumete la responsabilità. Credo che il Santo Padre
I
sarebbe
mean,
in
the
quanto
top of his head
contrariato
and the
se
hair that's a bit fuzzy there
introducessimo
looks a bit weird.
individui
The DLSS
discutibili nella
upscaling
sua
is
città.
not
naturalmente Padre Ventura.
doing a great job there. Or maybe his hair is just trash. There's a map here. There is.
Let's see here.
Very much.
A lot of secrets in the Vatican. Must be some connection to the cat mummy.
Alright.
Should see about that camera, too.
Alright, now we're in fully open area, and this is where like you can't go crazy and like blast people because you would trigger everybody.
May the Lord bless you, sister.
But you know, like here, like I really shouldn't be in here. If he catches me stealing, see, then I'm gonna be screwed. But like I could just kind of wait till he moves, look away,
Una
make sure
buona
nobody.
giornata, padre.
Let me see here. Wait a minute. Wasn't there an excavation led by some British professor? Could be a lead.
Pass. Or some currents that come below your cover. Stay out of sight enemies when doing so. Got it. Hey, Indiana Jones technically. Grave robber, right? No mans don't like to hear it, but come on now. The reason you want to actually steal something here is. Hold on. So the clue for hold. So the clue for if we go here, cinema, Rome, da da da. Picket stub. Does it 3852? Is that the clue here? Or was it on that other note? I just 38.
Indiana,
Yep.
you're a genius.
Last hit before him provides weapon breaks. Deals additional damage.
Color
And
me
chunk of
intrigued.
cash. Anyway, you're gonna see a lot of those kind of like. Sometimes it might not be like that easy that the combination is right there. It might be on the other side of the area or something. You have unused adventure points. Press L and R to navigate to books. Do that in a second. Also another bit of stutter. Yeah, it seems like the stutter happens when you load into areas.
Diventando sempre più arroganti. Prima hanno conquistato l'Italia, ora pensano di poter conquistare Dio.
There must be another way.
Chi vi ha autorizzati a transennare quest'area?
Cosa vi importa?
L'articolo 4 dei patti lateranensi afferma chiaramente che alle autorità italiane è vietato interferire con la sovranità e la giurisdizione della Santa Sede.
Siete informata per una suora?
Grazie. Adesso rispondi alla domanda.
Remember that character?
L'unica autorità del Vaticano è il Papa.
But yeah, when you're doing climbing, it goes out into third person. I mean, the game's been out for a year and a half. I don't think it was gonna do it, right? They would have done it by now. I think the only thing it would really affect is like atmosphere is a little bit better in first person. Wait, what? What? Why didn't he speak to me? Perfect. Another book.
Could learn something from this.
You have entered a restricted area. Your disguise will not keep you safe. Stay low and avoid detection. Get in there quick.
Preso qualcosa?
What do we have here?
Invitation guide to discover mysteries of Vatican requires camera.
Posso aiutarvi,
I think
signore?
some of these help with like finding, like it will list on your map where the adventure books are, where the secrets are. It won't tell you how to do them, but like you look down on your map, it will just show you like they're around here somewhere kind of thing.
Forza, al lavoro!
Signor sì, capitano. Vediamo, capitano.
Finalmente. Era più di mezz'ora che discutevano. Da non crederci?
Some people just love the sound of their own voice.
Ah, an American.
American.
Yes, the fascists are... what is the word? I should not say. You have lost something, yes? Perhaps it is here in my collection?
Yeah, I need a camera. Antonio tells me you have some special...
Old Zed. Take pic.
It's that easy. Okay, signore. Go out and enjoy your camera.
I've got like HD rumble too every time I zoom. Interesting. Like here, you can use these as fast travel, or they're not. Fast travel points to get around this area. Did it again. I guess this is this game's version of, oh, you're in detective vision all the time and you're spoiling. Gotta do this quick though. I want to see if I can show. I don't think we are. This area is quite big. We have to show off the next area, but is it locked? Is that what the thing is? Oh no, it's not.
Buongiorno.
Peace be with you, ma'am.
Isn't there a book here? Yeah, it must have left an impression on me. I still remember the... where the books and stuff are.
That's one inscription.
You look at that. It's a little bit low. I'm noticing things more. But again, you're not. I'm being kind to this game. That's not really how you're playing, right? Looking at your map, running somewhere. I swear there's a door or window here. Actually, it might be worth it because I think there's some like cool ray tracing stuff here. One of the nicest looking areas in the game. Remember, clean outside, the inside. You wouldn't believe how dusty secret compartments get. Feel free to take anything inside that are guarded from personal collection.
Some kind of puzzle box.
I'm sure something open on the... Oh, okay.
This must fit somewhere.
That's not what I want to do.
That's it.
What'd I get? What'd I get? Research journal, ancient relics rumored. Map guide unlocked, Vatican relics. Map guides marked, location of important items, locations are added to your map. And then, you know, we can... I think when I played this originally, I ended up like 100% in this area because I didn't realize it had a fast travel system, and I was like, oh, once I leave, I'm done. So then I completed like literally everything, going to the second area, like super overpowered.
See the inscription? Look closely.
Five sacred wounds from where Jesus shed blood. I'm gonna need some blood.
The blood of Christ. Il nome del Padre, Figlio, Spirito Santo.
Amen.
Okay.
What has been hidden beneath the Vatican? Henri, you should go to the Tower of Nicholas V and investigate.
Thank you, my friend. I knew I could count on you.
Act casual, act casual, act casual. Me, don't mind me.
What secrets lie buried below?
Era grosso come un cavallo, giuro. I razzi non diventano così
Wait,
grandi.
am I going downstairs? Am
Forse
I going
vengono più dalle
upstairs?
fogne. L'ho visto con i miei occhi. Scendete pure a controllare se non mi credete. Ma figuriamoci. Preferisco l'aria fresca.
Saint Michael fighting the dragon. A demon guarding the way.
You saw nothing. Pair up. Okay, thank you very much. That's useful.
Time to step into the underworld.
When I first discovered this when I was playing, again, you won't miss this because it's story related. I was like, ah, damn, this is cool. Like the fourth indie movie was like Aliens and the Dial of Destiny. Really, I'm trying to wait. What was the? I remember the story of Dial of Destiny now. Can anybody remember? It like still wasn't this though, right? So the closest we get to this is the National Treasure movies. Haven't they been meaning to make press out of the race flame? Make one of those for the longest time, but you know what the hell's going on with Nicolas Cage? Comes in every bit of trash other than the thing people want him to do. Oh, okay. Creepy much?
This is it. Jesus on the cross. 5 sacred wounds. For this is my blood of the covenant, poured out for many unto remission of sins. Let's see what this does.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. I think there's puzzles.
They saw Jesus approaching the boat walking on the sea, and they were terrified. Three. Some kind of chemical reaction to the wine.
Hold on. So that is foot is free. Wait, what foot was it? Left foot free.
She anointed the feet of Jesus and wiped his feet with her hair.
Oh, she wasn't speaking so quietly. I could barely hear. Oops, sorry.
4.
Wait, what is that? Other foot is 4. Excuse me, don't mind me. Professional video game player.
Oh Lord, show us the way.
Because I want to go watch back and watch Nightmare, the ITV show, the UK TV show. I think I went back and watched some of them a couple of years ago. And we are getting creepier and creepier. TV show. They did a special for that, I think, right? I think, speaking of Nightmare, I think I was watching like the making of Nightmare or something. Like there's some documentary on it, like how it was so ahead of its time and how they made it and stuff to reuse old technology that they had originally built for something else and failed, and then they did that. And the reason they stopped making it, not because it wasn't popular, was because like other things had become popular, and then they thought that was the way to go, which ended up not working out for them. And then the production company, something happened to it, and it's like a fascinating story. I think VR might be involved as well, if I'm remembering correctly. Creepy.
This is magnificent. What is this place?
Tomb of Augur the Giant, who died in the service of God at Escalon. The
You
warrior
stop
giant.
mumbling to yourself. Maybe we can hear what's going on.
Too heavy. Maybe there's another way to open it. Something behind this shield.
Of course. Call it boys, aliens. Well.
Come on.
So can I just sneak past them?
Molto strano, credo di aver sentito qualcosa. Non importa.
How fucking stupid are they? Oh, I think I can. Yoink, we out of here. You saw nothing. Oh, daylight. Man, if you claustrophobic, I jump and climb onto that.
So, this is where the professor worked before they were kicked out.
You wanted a big main character. This is the lady we saw arguing.
Ti tengo! Forza!
Thanks, pal.
Ma tu non sei!
What are you up to?
I had gone this way before. I could have got out there.
Enjoying the view?
Excuse me, Father...
Gallagher, is spying on people part of your daily nun routine, sister?
I was actually just... bird watching.
Give me that.
An old friend of yours?
That's Emmerich Voss, German archaeologist, leader of the Fears Occult research program.
And you know that how?
The Lord revealeth his secret unto his servants.
Is that so? Dr. Indiana Jones, Professor Archaeology Department,
Hey.
Marshall College, Bedford, Connecticut.
Yeah? And you ain't no nun, sweetheart.
You know nothing about me.
Well, I might not be a priest, but I'm pretty certain stealing is a straight no-hitter with the Ten Commandments. Not entirely certain what the rules are for a reporter.
How do you...
You were taking notes in shorthand.
I'm an investigative journalist, and right now I'm looking into the disappearance of someone very dear to me. She was abducted more than 6 months ago. And I believe your
I
friend
mean, they
Emmerich
did a
Voss
good
is
job on her, man.
responsible.
She looks
Dr. Laura Lombardi.
pretty.
Do you know her?
She's one of the world's leading experts in ancient languages.
Yes, and most importantly, she's my sister.
Like her face doesn't look flat.
My name is Ginetta Lombardi.
They
What's your
didn't even
business here?
use DLSS 5
I'm looking for a
filter.
cat.
Amazing.
Cat?
A
Didn't,
mummy.
by the way.
A mummy or a cat?
It's a cat mummy.
Why?
Because a giant from the Vatican stole her from me, and I need to figure out why.
You're profoundly strange, Dr. Jones.
Somebody in YouTube chat says, "Is this 8K?"
The answer
No,
you give me stirs up more questions.
this is 1080p.
So don't ask.
What about this? We hear anything that could be interest to the other. We trade information. Deal?
I think they were memeing though, so I'm
Yeah, all
German.
right. Miss Lombardi, deal.
Good. You can call me Gina.
We ain't
See you
never
around,
getting to
Scramble.
8K. Everything's going back down to 720p and upscaled. Anybody else think blimps are cool? Oh wait, maybe it's in the blimp. Okay, if it's in the blimp, that's gonna be annoying. Oh, we about to run out of stamina. What are we gonna?
You again?
Yes, me again! Help me up!
Wait! Don't move! I said don't move!
I'm okay! Thanks for asking!
This is very Nathan Drake, right? But really, truly, this is very Indiana Jones. Nathan Drake was copying.
Okay, so how are we gonna find your contact?
I was told to look for a blue tent in the workers area. Maybe we can get a better view from where that flag is.
So I think popping is probably the main issue with this
Come on,
game, right?
We should get going.
On Switch 2. Like everything else runs fine. But like that sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wow.
Where is she?
What a
Oh.
view.
It is something, ain't it?
Oh, so it resets all my outfits. So outfits are based on region. Oh, shoot.
Das nennst du ein
Oh, I
K.O.?
think I
Nein,
bollocks this up.
betreten verboten. Heulst du gleich?
Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. Wait, it said blue tent. Where was it? Hi, hello. Don't mind me.
Get down before you're seen.
Alright, there's another big cutscene here. Actually looks nice there.
اتفضل ادخل. Gina, darling.
They know
You made it. Now, who might this be?
This is Dr. Indiana Jones.
I'm an archaeologist.
Famous archaeologist.
Rings a bell. Marcus Brody's associate.
You know Marcus.
We frequent the same circles. I am Dame Nawal Shafiq Barkley, patron of history and its forgotten artifacts. And as of late, indulging in a spot of spying for Miss Lombardi here.
Man, all the character models are great in this game.
You must be famished. Come.
Alright, explore the Sphinx. Literally the reason everybody spotted me.
Das eine Katze oder ein Hund sein? Das ist ein Löwe mit Menschenkopf und Adlerschwingen. Was eine irre Vorstellung. Nein, ist wahrscheinlich.
I think there might have been a queue to get the disguise, but I might have missed it.
Das muss keinen Sinn ergeben. Woher weißt du sowas? Schadet nicht, wenn man in der Nähe von Stewart.
Come on, Indy, you can climb up that.
Für mich ist das ein Hund. Was ist das? Komisch. Keine Sorge. Mal was Aufregendes passieren würde. Was ist hier los? Ist wohl nichts.
Right, how the hell can I...
Und nun?
I think this is where we go. Oh, there you go. Okay, okay, there's the disguise. Wow, almost. And I would have missed it as well.
Yeah, the fields are nice.
What took you so long, Strambo?
Well,
Nice to see you too.
I'm trying to open this big door, but I don't know how.
Oh, look, it's my...
Qui niente.
The Nazis found some kind of golden medallion. Took it to their recreational area.
That medallion sounds pretty important, don't you think?
You're damn right. Now let's go take it back from them.
Qui niente. You go. I'll stay here and search for any signs of my sister.
Oh, at least I won't get spotted now. Arsenal on, thank you, chat. Oof. I was assuming so because you lot didn't say anything. Oh, one game to go. Alright, let's just run around a little bit here so you can get a rough idea. And then we'll save exit. We'll have a quick look at the DLC. And then, or like a half an hour look at the DLC or 45 minutes. And then we'll jump over to Xbox. So about 10-15 minutes of that off. Wow, there's a lot of popping in this level actually. I guess most people who tested this game didn't get like this late into it, obviously, because it doesn't have cross save. Long time, about 4 hours, and I did beeline it to main objective, like I said, because okay, this is where we gotta go steal our stuff back, or wherever they stole.
Meyer lässt uns also schuften, während er Skat im Zelt des Befehlshabenden spielt? So ist das halt. Wir sind nur Fußvolk. Meinst du, er lässt mich mitmachen, wenn ich will?
This disguise won't fool that captain.
Well, I think that's shown enough of the main game off, right? We've shown enough areas off where you can hopefully, because I think what you can do is you can go travel. You should be able to revisit any of these. Vatican, Marsh right here. Oh, I ran past him.
No, hai perso la ragione, Pio.
What can I do for you, Father?
Well, what do you know about the legend of the Nameless Crusader?
I'm familiar with the story. Fierce warrior. Fought in the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD. Very tall, like a giant. They say he never removed his helmet. Why do you ask?
I am a conservator. When I was working in a casino over there, I discovered a hidden text in a mural. Can you believe it? It said that Il Papa... Allora, Pio. Pope Paul IV had an item of this crusader in his possession, his helmet. And listen to this. The Pope kept this helmet in a secret chamber underneath the casino. But the black shirts have locked down the casino. All I want is confirmation that the secret chamber is real. I have to know if this is all true.
Was it? No, I'm pretty sure this wasn't him.
Come va, soldato?
Sneak in. I need to sneak in anywhere.
Salve.
This is. Oh, maybe they was assuming that you would. Oh, that freeze now cutscene. Then maybe they was assuming that you didn't have that outfit.
Let's find this secret study. Wow. Impressive. What does that inscription say? Holy Expeditions. Mentions the nameless crusader. And the Antiochene secret will remain in its sacred care. Secret of Antioch. Huh. Curious.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Huh. The Pope and a giant. Who left you here? I don't think you should be here.
Journal. A map inscription maintaining the secret of Antioch. What does that mean? See to it that the unauthorized president is especially watch out for the noisy young priest by the name of Father Gizeh. Okay, that's not it. City of Antioch, where they sent the giant. Okay.
Holy Expeditions. Mentions the nameless crusader.
The Holy Expeditions. This
and
was
the Antiochene secret will remain in its sacred care. Secret of Antioch. Huh.
Oh wait, maybe it's Antio. There? Is it there? The Crusader goes.
Antioch, where they sent the giant.
Okay. Okay. I didn't want to do it like that. It's a bit lame to do it like that, but like, you know.
This. This is research on another giant. Who is she?
Gee, really? Down there. Doesn't that look like a slot for a key?
Okay. Looks like the Pope didn't get very far here. The Siege of Antioch. First Crusade, 1097. What do we got here? Key and parchment. Brother of the Secret Order of... You are deposed as one of the Crusaders. Enter the city of Antioch, find the sacred relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. It's simple again.
Man, I wish
Where does this
cobwebs
lead?
would burn.
It's some fountain. Not a fan of the snakes, though. A water maze. Platforms with snakes on them.
Alright, let's have a look what's going on.
I can use this.
To do what? Okay, doors locked. Snake heads.
Okay, these gates turn.
Okay. So we gotta get water to all the snake heads. So I got it. It's just pipe dreams, chat. So this one's clearly gotta turn.
Bingo.
Bongo. Yeah, we got it, professional broadcaster.
Look at that.
Holy moly, look what's down here. To be in a brighter area. Is the entire DLC in this area, or like do we go globetrotting? Or do we just stay under this cave? Oh, I guess if I would have got the torch, the lighter from Gizeh, that would have made this area a little bit bearable. My bad. Bearable in the sense that we could see stuff. Oh, I see what's going on here.
Not sure this is what they had in mind when they built this.
Good luck, Indy.
That's not a good sign.
Wait, why not?
Let's take a look. Huh.
Circus.
You're an interesting fella.
Find a way out, did it say?
That black shirt dock. Maybe they got a boat I can use. Castel Sant'Angelo. Bet they've doubled the guards since last night.
Yo, Ledge, can I borrow a boat? Know how we feel about safes. Alright, we can probably come. Actually, can you fast travel? Okay, so we got just a separate area called Rome, not Vatican. Alright, we can come back here. That's nice. Shit. Excuse me. Don't mind me. You didn't see anything.
Come on. Richie's place is just across the river.
Press A to exit. Where have we gotta go? Okay, down that way. Water looks good. Another dark, dingy area. Whoops. You can do it, Indy. So far, like the DLC, they went way more. What happened there? Like action platform focused, right? I was saying, oh, you know, it's just puzzle based, whatever, it doesn't matter. I guess the frame rate stuff would matter way more for the DLC so far. There is secret. I wonder how. Come on. Oh, thank God. Uh-oh.
Le guardie rimarranno in posizione?
Per adesso sì. Si avvicina l'ora della cena.
Certamente, Benito. Autista!
Don't mind me. Wow. Alright, that might be the perfect place to call it for the DLC and for the first look. So what we'll do is we'll add in some comparison shots now to the Xbox Series X version. So if you're watching this over on our live stream, it's going to be a little bit back and forth. Obviously for the YouTube edit video and for the comparison video, this will be way smoother. So stay right there with us. Again, what we're going to do is I'll show the Xbox Series X version with a few locations with the HD texture pack installed. Then I'll uninstall the HD texture pack and I'll show those same locations off with the HD texture pack uninstalled so you can get a comparison, and then we'll get some final thoughts. So stay right there. Okay, so here we are on Xbox Series X, and I have the HD texture pack installed. Let's boot into the game. And let me show a little bit off, and then I'll uninstall the HD texture pack. The reason I feel like it's important to show this off, not one just because of performance, like look how well the Switch 2 version is performing, but look how much smaller it is. Like total is like 62 gig here, right? But look how this is gonna look. But it's like the base game is 30 gigabytes more, and the HD texture pack is 45 gig. So you know that's just like space the Switch 2 can't afford really. First area. So I'm just gonna show it off for a couple of seconds.
We are walking the path of death. What of the curse?
Superstition, Satipo. Tranquilo.
So obviously, first of all, frame rate, right? Oh, actually, somebody's probably gonna want to know the like motion blur settings. There's only one, and everything else we've left. And the only difference is brightness here. I've left default because again, I think the game is a little bit darker on Switch 2. Yeah, as you can see, you can still see pop in here. It's not like you can't see it. But like straight away, it's the frame rate that you notice straight away, right? We'll do a minute and a half each section. Right, let's skip a little bit. Okay.
Jovitos could be watching us. Jovitos don't like intruders.
Relax.
One thing I should have noticed this at the beginning. Obviously, there's going to be some OBS stutter, but that's because Switch I have to capture at 60 FPS, and when I'm capturing PS5 and Xbox, I'm capturing that at 59.94, and I can't change that on the fly. So if you're seeing some like weird judders and all that, that's more OBS judder and capture card judder, not the game. All right, come on, screen message. Get off my screen. Okay, you're messing up my comparison. And the abilities carry over when you're. All right, yeah, we got it. You can still see that the pop in. Not because, you know, oh, we was playing on Switch.
Black shirts. Thugs harassing innocent people.
Oh. Oh. I'll belt it a bit here.
Padre Antonio ci
Comparison
è stato
doesn't
di
come
grande
forever.
Già.
Like these walls seem a
Pensavo
bit
che mi piacerebbe
shinier
avere una sua foto ricordo per
or reflective. Shinier, more reflective.
Ah, salve, padre.
Uh-oh, somebody spotted me.
He's gonna see through my disguise.
What? Does the money come back? I felt like I stole everything here.
Was sicher glücklich.
Er sah ein wenig skeptisch aus. Sie wohl doch reingehen.
Oh, wait, where did you put me, video game? Oh, it put me in a dig site. This is...
نهارك أبيض.
Helen.
I can get out of here.
There it is.
Let's get to work.
I will just watch you do the hard work.
Länger als erwartet. Wie sieht's aus?
I leave.
Der Arbeiter hat letztens seine Steinstele in der Hand.
On the side. I'm like managing a couple of save files, so I don't know where I am exactly on this one.
تمام. مرة كمان. كده كويس.
That's enough to show off you know, a couple of areas with high resolution texture packs in here. Uninstall that. It's painful. 45 gig. It's gonna take a while. If I want to test this again, I have to re-download this. Go save changes. It's gonna update the game. Alright, so HD texture packs not installed. Xbox Series X. 60 FPS.
We are walking the path
Obviously,
of
we
death.
don't get to change that.
What
Let's
of the
see.
curse?
Any major differences?
Tranquilo.
You'll see like textures loading in and stuff. There's a misconception, right? People think, oh, you know, if you got 4K TV, that's where you should load texture packs. Like screen resolution and texture resolution is a different thing. Where did I miss? Texture resolution is a different thing. So theoretically, if you're like looking closely with higher res textures, it should still make a difference, right? We've heard this guy scream like 3 times in this stream now. Yeah, anyway, sorry, we were saying like, but how much of a difference are they worth the 40 so gig, depending on, you know, size of your screen, what resolution you're playing at? Can you tell that much of a difference?
Relax.
How close are you looking at everything? Oh, see that pop in there still with the shadows. I'll leave that for you to judge. I've been playing this for like 6-7 hours on stream now, and like a couple of different versions, so everything is just blending into one now. Obviously I skipped a bit there, otherwise it took that forever to get there. I thought he was a teacher. All right, so now Marshall College, Xbox Series X, HD texture packs uninstalled.
Let's see here. Black shirts. Thugs harassing innocent people.
Almost like I know this place like the back of my hand at this point. All right. Do we see any differences that look a bit more fuzzier? Can see a little more jaggy lines there.
Ancora un po' a destra?
Padre Antonio ci è
No,
stato
più
di
a
grande
sinistra.
aiuto.
Già, pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua fotoricordo per il futuro.
Ah, salve, padre.
That was game starter. That wasn't OBS starter. Again, if you're seeing judder every 20-30 seconds, that's capture card judder, not the game. Imagine having to download 140 gig just for 12 minutes of gameplay off. You're welcome, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Er hat letztens eine Steinstele in einem Tunnel entdeckt.
Oh, da war Voss sicher glücklich.
Das sah ein wenig skeptisch aus. Wenn Sie wohl doch ein... Waren Sie vorerst überhaupt...
It's a bit hard to do a one-on-one comparison with Gizeh because like we're in different spots. And if I'm being honest, I can't remember how to get out of it right now. But this is just to show like, you know, color palette and textures and like what is going on the sand area. Lack of a better description. You understand what I mean, right? Because there's going to be the Vatican, which is like those kind of buildings. You've got like the jungle area. You've got like, you know, the classroom district, and then you got this sandy area. There's a snow area we haven't got to. I think what else? All right, so there you have it. That's Egypt. So again, these last few clips was Xbox Series X, HD texture packs uninstalled. You let me know what you think, what the difference is. Let's just quickly switch again right back over to Switch 2 now, and let's give some final. Yeah, when you're like A/B comparing it like that, yeah, sure, it looks, you know, it looks a bit softer, but still, this is pretty impressive. So yeah, let's get some final thoughts here now. We've been playing this for about 7 hours. Again, that live stream will be over on Twitch and YouTube under our live stream tabs. Just like some opinions on the game. Again, game's fantastic. I think one of the best games out this generation. It still plays great, looks great on the Switch 2. if you're considering this, I would say get it physical because the entire game's on the cart. Again, it's a shame that the DLC wasn't part of it and you have to buy that separately. Again, the game's been out for like a year and a half now. They should have done a complete edition. That would have been nice. After playing it, like, you know, you can only get so much from quick comparison videos, right? After playing it for about 7-8 hours, things I've noticed here, again, it's a slower paced game. You don't really, sure, you can see it when you're AB in it, but from the 60 to 30, the DLC, maybe there's a lot more platforming and it's a lot quicker, so you notice it there. But in the main game, it's like very slow, methodical, puzzle based, so it's totally fine at 30. But but obviously that's the difference compared to the Xbox Series and PS5 version. And the other one is, I would say the main thing this Switch 2 version suffers from is pop-in. Sure, the like we were going to show in the comparisons, the Xbox Series version also has pop-in, but not as severe. To the point, I would say, is it distracting here? Not from like, no. Depending on like how fast you're playing, right? Obviously, I've done a lot of this before, and I'm running through a lot of it, so a lot of that stuff is loading quicker. Does it take away from my immersion? Not really, but you do notice it, and the deeper you get into the game, the more things that are going on, you do notice it a little bit more. I would say that's more noticeable than the drop from 60 to 30, because again, I come from a generation where we played a lot of these games at 30, so I don't mind that much. But yeah, overall, great package. Everything's on the cartridge if you want to buy the cartridge version. Again, shame DLC wasn't there as part of one package. Install size, again, like with DLC install is like 64 gig, and like we just showed with the Xbox Series X version, that comes in like, you know, 90 gig for the base game, and then another 40 gig for the high resolution texture pack. Xbox Series X comes with like 1 terabyte as standard, right? Whereas 256 here. And for example, I'm not gonna cover the Final Fantasy 7 remake games on Switch 2, even though I could and get access to those, because I just feel like if I'm gonna, like, it's gonna take up half of my storage space on Switch 2, especially what's going on with the world right now. With memory prices are so high, it's just like I can't do it for that reason alone. So as good as this game looks, it still hasn't come in like, you know, like 100+ gigs. That's still a respectable amount. Again, that's why I would also say get the cartridge if you can. So yeah, there you have it. Great port, great game. If you are considering this, fine way to play it. Again, if Switch 2 is the only version you have access to, you're not really gonna miss out anything. So yeah, there you have it. We'll put a short edited video out on YouTube, and we'll also probably put out another like just comparison video if people want to see what the game runs like and compares like to the Xbox Series X version with high res texture packs installed and uninstalled. So just so you have an idea. If you are interested in that live stream, I'll be under our live stream tabs on Twitch and YouTube. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. You consider picking this up. If you did enjoy this video stream, don't forget to follow and subscribe depending on platforms you're watching. Turn those notification bells on so you do know when new videos drop. Other than that, I think I'm going to call it as this one. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. Peace.